I am currently overwhelmed and I wanted to walk you through my process for feeling lighter. I'm not telling you this is going to solve every problem that you have in your life. No, but by the end of this video, you are going to feel so much better than when we started. So stick around and let me show you my 3-step process for feeling less stressed when overwhelm is trying to bring you down. Hello there. My name is Melissa Kalo, and I'm the time management and self-care coach to the Wellthy Mama community. I am so glad you're here. As you can see, I am not at home today. I am in the office. I have quite a bit to do, and as I was trying to focus on my work, I just realized I had all of these things swirling through my head, and I started to get really overwhelmed and started to feel like I wasn't doing enough. And I know that I am not the only one who feels like this. So one, I wanted to prove to you that I am human and I do struggle with these things sometimes, and we all do, right? I don't ever want anyone to feel bad about that. The other thing is I wanted to bring you into my process. I thought it might be good for you to see what I do when this happens. And I hope that it's helpful for you. You know, we don't have to sit in overwhelm and burnout and stress. But when we feel it, one, we want to recognize that it's normal and it's a signal that we need to do something about it. So let's do that together today. You literally can do this any time of day, anywhere you are, as long as you have something to write on. I have my little favorite notebook, and you're gonna need a pen or a pencil, maybe even a dry erase board if that's what you have. So the first question I'm gonna ask myself: what activities or responsibilities are causing me the most stress right now? I'm gonna give you 3 minutes and we're gonna write all of that stuff. Just dump it out of your head, okay? Let's go. that go for you? Do you feel just even a little bit lighter knowing that you put everything down on paper? I did. As I was writing things down, I realized that every time I do this activity, I feel so much better just writing it down. Like nothing has changed, but just the art of getting it out of my head onto paper, just knowing that it's captured somewhere. It feels like I have a backup, so I don't have to swirl it around in my brain all day, every day, fearful that it's going to get lost somewhere. Like, I know that it's safe here on these pages. So I immediately feel a little bit lighter. That's an immediate benefit of this process that I just really enjoy. So just brain dumping can be so good. And this list was really focused on the things that are stressing me out right now. The other thing is, when I look at this list, I realize that I've probably taken on a bit too much in October. And it means that I need to turn my boundaries up a little bit more. I think because the holidays, I can get very sentimental and I want to do more things, which means I'm a little bit more lenient with my boundaries than I should be. And I said yes to too much. So going into November and December, I have to make sure that I don't do the same thing that I did in October. It's a little bit late for me to get rid of all of these things, right? But I can pare it back and ask for help where I need. The next question you're going to ask is, which of these tasks that you just wrote down is truly urgent and cannot be postponed? So take a look at your list and ask yourself, what do I need to do today? What has to be done? If nothing else, what has to be done? So let me take a look at my list and see what that looks like. It's so interesting. Okay, it makes me laugh every time, but still gotta go through this process. And this is what my list looks like. Okay, so I wrote almost a full page of things that were just bothering me. So I have 16 things on my list, right, that were just taking up space in my brain and overwhelming me to the highest degree. What I checked off as urgent and cannot be postponed were 4 of the 16. Those things actually need to be done today. Everything else can wait for another day. Interesting, yeah? Very interesting. So knowing that, I'm already breathing a sigh of relief, wait a minute, even though I'm thinking about all of these other things, I don't actually need to give it energy today. So I can focus on these 4 things and be okay. Okay? All right. How are we doing so far? Is this feeling good? I hope you're feeling good too. The last question I want to ask myself is, now that I have for me, it's 4 things that I need to focus on. How can I set myself up for success so I actually get these things done today? Now, here's the thing. A lot of the times we go the extra mile, we pare down our list from 100 things to 2, and then we get distracted. We lose focus and we sabotage ourselves. So we go ahead and we turn on Netflix, or we start scrolling on our phones, and the day disappears. We're like, what the heck happened? Where did the time go? You know yourself. You know that if you start by getting distracted with anything other than things you want to get done, then it's going to be harder for you to refocus yourself and do something that maybe isn't as fun as watching the new Bridgerton series, right? So what are we going to do? How are we going to set ourselves up for success? So I'm going to look at the things that I have on my list that I want to do today, and I'm going to come up with a plan for the things that I know I need to do to help support me getting those things done. Here's the next question I'm going to answer. How can I set myself up for success so that I can complete the tasks that I have listed as being a priority and urgent today? Okay, time is up. How do you feel? Do you feel more supported? Do you feel more positive? I do. I want to give you an example of something that I did because I think that an example could be really helpful here. So, one of the things on my list was Halloween costumes. I live on an island, so we don't have a whole lot of options to get Halloween costumes. I ordered our Halloween costumes to go to my brother who lives in the United States, and he's going to ship them to me. But I'm worried that they're not going to get here in time. So on my list of how I'm going to support myself and what am I going to do today to make sure that I'm making progress on that is I'm going to call him on my way home and just ask him if he can mail them out today. Simple. While it doesn't take a team of scientists to come up with a method for getting these household tasks done, it does make us feel better. And in doing so, we're able to actually focus on the things that we really have to do. So don't think of this as a silly process or, something that we shouldn't have to do. I mean, you don't have to do it. I'm just showing you how much better you can feel by writing this stuff down and coming up with a step-by-step method to support your own mental health. Your brain knows, oh wait, I don't have to put energy towards this anymore. And that's what this is all about. We are managing time, but we're also really managing our energy. And that's the thing we need to even consider doing any of these tasks, and more importantly, doing them well. Okay, guys, that's it. Unless you wanted it to be a bit longer, that is the whole process. I hope that it was helpful. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you next time. Live and be well.